皆さん、また来てくださってありがとうございます。こちらはマンハッタンニューヨーク日曜日の午後です。ということでね、今週はね、月曜日にスピーチがあってトランプさんの。でね、ニューヨークにね、またね、法廷に来てらしたんですよね、トランプさんね。で、いつだっけ、水曜日か。で、まあね、ニューヨークの感じとしてはですね、ニューヨークというかアメリカの感じとしてはですね、10月の7日にあったハマステロリストアタックからもうずっとやっぱりこのテロのことをずっとやってて、これなんか日本とすごい温度差があるなって思うのは、これテロリストアタックなんですよ。これテロなんですね。これ歴史がなんとかがとかイスラエルとなんとかのじゃないんですよ。これテロなんですよ。そのテロをナチと同じ感じなんですよ。いわゆるネオナチというか、新しいナチスみたいな人たちがいて、イスラエル人11種を全滅してやろうじゃないかみたいな感じで言ってて、もうとんでもないことなんですよね。で、アメリカでは今それに賛成する人までが出てきていて、本当に、こんなこと公に言っちゃってるわけっていう感じで、本当に狂ったことになっているんですよね。で、それはまあ連日あって、私もこれテロっていうことですから、このハマスをなんとかしなきゃいけないということだけなんですけど、もうね、本当に狂っちゃっているので、もう本当に早くトランプさんに政権が移ってくれるといいなと思っています。で、今月はね、10月の4日に下院議長のマッカーシーさんが解任されてから全然決まってないんですよね。で、みんな私も含めてなんですけど、一体何やってんのっていう、バカなのっていう感じで、かなりみんなカチンと来てるんですね。その共和党に対してああだこうだやってる場合じゃないじゃんっていう、ノープランのままこれやったのっていう、やっぱりそういう思いの人がいっぱいいて、とっとと決めなはれっていう感じで、ジムジョーダンさん私すごいいいと思うんですよねって言って、どなたかも私もジムジョーダンさんに賛成ですって言われてたんですけど、ジムジョーダンさんも結局何回やっても人数いかないから、やるたびに減っていってるからっていうことでもうドロップアウトされちゃって、で今度バイロン・ドナルズさんが若いんですけど、この人も私ね大好きなんですよ。たまに私の動画にも出ていらっしゃるんですけど、この人ねニューヨーク出身で、性格っていうかなんかニューヨーカーっぽいんですよ。なんかこうなんていうかこうね、ああだのこうだのと、いやでも事実こうじゃんっていう、なんかすっごくニューヨークっぽいんですね。なんかこうすごいねはっきりものを言う人なんですよ。なんかまっすぐな感じで。だからすごくこの人になってくれたらいいなと今思っています。とりあえずスピーカー議長なしでも一応バイデンさんの追及は止まらずにまだ進んでるみたいなんで、もう本当に一刻も早くこの有害なだけのおじいちゃんを何とかしてほしいなっていうふうに思っています。ということで、あとねもう一個ね動画ね、すごいショートのやつなんですけど、ホルヘ・マスビダル、私はよく知らないんですけど、この人はねアメリカの総合格闘家ですごく最短でなんか相手をノックアウトした最短記録を持ってるすごい人らしいんですね。でこの人の発言がすごい面白かったんで一緒に乗っけてみたいと思います。ということで見てください、どうぞ。
Congress is entering its 18th day without a speaker. Several candidates are running for the role ahead of a ballot vote on Tuesday. Fox News contributor, GOP Congressman Jason Chaffetz joins us now. We were joking, Jason, that technically they could nominate Jason Chaffetz. I don't think you want the job, but talk to us about some of the candidates that are up for it and who you think looks the strongest.
My concern is that within the body, there's so much animosity. I don't know that anybody can get to the requisite number. They may need to look to the outside, not me, but somebody like a Lee Zeldin is probably, as much like Switzerland as you get. But they got to get their act together. No more taking off the weekends. I don't like the idea that they're doing this behind closed doors. Never did. I think the ballot should not be secret. I think members of the public, they represent the people. The people should be able to see who their representative votes for to become the nominee. But they got to get their act together. No more taking the weekend off like Joe Biden does.
So Tom Emmers is the highest ranking in the group. Byron Donald's kind of a rising star in the House. You also have McCarthy's, who was right under McCarthy's McHenry. So some say he might be a good candidate as well. Anybody else stand out for you?
Look, I know all of these people. With the exception of Kevin Hern, but I hear nothing but great things about him. Mike Johnson out of Louisiana is an exceptional talent. I think he would be really good. Byron Donalds is super talented. Has a financial background. I think that's a real plus. You got to remember, I think we ask too much of our speaker. Trying to be chief fundraiser, pass every bill,
Agreed.
Make every negotiation, go on television. We got to redefine the role of speaker, but nevertheless, it's the middle of the game, so put a coach in.
Yeah.
I don't think they should have made a change, but boy, they got to get somebody, anybody at this point would be better than where we're at today.
Yeah, well, the good news is that they haven't stopped these investigations, and Representative Comer has really come through in a big way. Yeah. Just this week, $200,000 payment uncovered to Joe Biden from his brother, Jim. And the $200,000 he used cash to pay off his beach house. And by the way, this was just 2 weeks after Hunter famously threatened that Chinese official, you better get that money to me or I'm going to talk to my dad, blah, blah, blah. How much smoke do we need before we can say there's a fire? And why are Democrats embarrassed of this and joining and getting rid of this corruption?
Well, and I don't know why the national media lacks the intellectual curiosity. They're showing their true stripes. Look, Joe Biden has been in public office since 1972. And he's been in office until 2017. And then suddenly he's got hundreds of thousands of dollars to do in a loan. He can go out and buy a multi-million-dollar beach house. Come on, wake up, folks. Hundreds of thousands of dollars, text messages, emails, suspicious activity reports. I mean, photographs, Secret Service logs. What other evidence do you need at this point? Comer is producing. Joe Biden himself said, follow the money. Where's the money? And Comer is proving he could show checks at this point.
Yeah, and it's so dangerous at this time right now because we just had Stephen Mosher on talking about the connection between Hamas and China. China is stirring the pot in every single area of the world, and we're getting involved, and they're weakening us. We can't afford to have a president who's compromised at this moment.
More money is flowing into the Biden's bank accounts from China than all the other countries. We have to know why and where is the president compromised.
Absolutely. Jason Chaffetz, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Rachel.
You got it.
Now, I'm a professional athlete and I've been one for most of my life, so I've always seen things through a sports lens. That makes Donald Trump our head coach. And before the global pandemic, we were winning Super Bowls. And when you're winning Super Bowls, you don't fire the coach. It doesn't matter if you don't like the plays he runs, the players he puts on the field, or what he says on Twitter. You sure as hell don't replace him for another coach that's been in the business for 47 years at every level and never won a game.